the ultimate secret of confidence in life. There is something people say about confidence that is only half true. They say success breeds confidence, and they are right, in one sense. You have a win. The win builds confidence. That confidence creates better habits. Better habits create more wins. The cycle repeats. But here is the problem with that model. It means you cannot be confident until you have already succeeded, which means the people who need confidence most, those who haven't won yet, are told to wait. There is a different kind of confidence, one that does not wait for results, one that precedes everything else and makes everything else possible. And almost no one is talking about it. The first secret of confidence has nothing to do with achievement. It has everything to do with knowledge. Specifically, the knowledge of God. Not information about God, not facts collected from books or sermons or other people's testimonies. Personal knowledge, first-person experience. There's a verse that captures this distinction precisely. Moses knew the ways of God. The children of Israel knew the acts of God. The acts are what God does. The ways are how God works. One is observing from the outside. The other is understanding from the inside. Job describes this same shift. I have heard you by the hearing of the ear, but now my eye sees you. Two levels of knowing. The first is secondhand, what others have told you about God. The second is firsthand, what you have discovered for yourself. Your own heart moments, your own revelations, your own encounters. When you know God this way, not as a doctrine but as a living reality, 5 questions about your life finally have answers. Where do I come from? Who am I? What am I here for? How am I doing it? Where am I going? When those questions are answered, not from a textbook but from the inside, you do not need external validation to take the next step. That is confidence at its root. But there is a second secret, and it is inseparable from the first. The knowledge of God and the knowledge of yourself are not two separate things. They are the same thing, seen from two different angles. To know God is to know what you are made of. To know yourself is to understand what God expressed when He made you. Scripture is precise here. You are made in the image and likeness of God. The image defines your true identity. You are an expression of God. Every quality and nature that belongs to God is inherent and latent within you, not in quantity, but in kind. The Psalm stated plainly, I have said, you are God's, and all of you are children of the Most High. This is not arrogance. This is the most grounding thing you can understand about yourself. You are not a victim of this life. You are not at the mercy of your circumstances. You are a co-creator, an individual expression of the source of all life. And when you know that deeply, personally, from the inside, you move through life differently, without intimidation, without the feeling of not being enough, without waiting for permission from the outside world to take the initiative. This is the foremost success, not a business win, not a relationship milestone, not financial security. The success of knowing God and knowing yourself as God knows you. This success precedes every other success and it pervades them all. Because once you know who you are and where you come from, what is there truly to be afraid of? Most confidence teaching puts the result first. Succeed, then feel confident. Win, then believe in yourself. But the confidence that actually moves things works the other way around. Know what you are, know who placed that nature within you, and then take the initiative. Not because the path is clear, not because you have done it before, but because the one who made you is the ground of your being, and that ground does not shift. Read the full article at lifewordcoaching.substack.com. The link is in the description. If this gave you something to stand on, share it with someone who needs a firmer ground.